Let me tell you a story about a video I saw and the story I read about a guy who loses it at a Kroger grocery store over, wait for it, not being able to buy 23 cases of Mountain Dew. And this guy just loses his mind. He's yelling, he's belittling the store clerks, he's just making a total scene in the store. He throws a couple of the cases and, apparently this man loved him some Mountain Dew, because his reaction was just not aligned with the problem that was happening in front of him. This man would be what I refer to as having a very low EQ. And basically, he doesn't have the ability to navigate stressful or unpleasant experiences. He goes from, 0 to 100 in his emotional state because he couldn't do the do. And that's a horrible joke, and I'll never say that again in this video. And by the way, let's not forget about the Karens out there. Oh, the Karens, they love to lose their mind also over seemingly small things. So what's going on here? Why these types of reactions? The bottom line problem, their emotional margin has been completely stripped away. See, all unpleasant experiences or challenges land extremely hard on them because there's just no cushion. It's like bone scraping on bone, creating immense emotional pain for them. See, all the emotional cushion has been it's been stripped away. And so the ability to absorb even a small event like not being able to buy Mountain Dew, they don't have the ability to navigate that. There's no emotional regulation, no emotional awareness. The lack of an EQ has them completely controlled in their lives and in the grocery stores. They've been hijacked by their emotions. So here's my solution. 3 words. If this is you're experiencing these sort of moments at Kroger or with your Mountain Dew, or you're suddenly a Karen, let me give you a solution. 3 words. Emotional bubble wrap. That's right, emotional bubble wrap. Or another way to say this is that we build up our emotional resilience. So how can we avoid this in our lives? What can we do to become more emotionally intelligent in situations like this? Imagine this. Imagine you have this precious crystal vase that is going to go throughout your day with you today, right? You're going to carry it everywhere, the gym, or maybe when you go for a run today or to work. It will go in and out of the car with you. And the likelihood of that crystal vase getting banged up or hit or knocked is probably pretty high. So you want to protect it, right? So you put some bubble wrap around it. And the more layers of bubble wrap you wrap this vase with, the less likely it's going to be damaged. You see, your heart and your mind is just like this precious crystal vase. It's a precious thing that you carry in your day, and you want to have some cushion around it. So when life dings you or knocks you or hits you hard, or you have a bad meeting, or your kids are driving you nuts, you got enough cushion around your heart and your mind. So how do we add more bubble wrap? How do we add more emotional resiliency to our lives? Well, the first thing is replenishment. You got to do things that refuel and replenish you. Each replenishing activity is like another layer of bubble wrap added to your life. Burned out, stressed out, are you emotionally fried? You're going to be susceptible to those Mountain Dew meltdowns. Number 2, accountability. We have to hold ourselves accountable to our emotional state. That's what people with high EQs do. And what do I mean by that? Well, imagine how you might act if you knew you were being recorded right now. And maybe you're in a store and you're not getting your Mountain Dew cases, as many as you want, or maybe something has really irritated you and you know that somebody's filming you. You might act differently, right? Or if you're standing in front of your kids or your pastor or someone you really respect, you might act differently. Why? Because those things are tools of accountability. They're just a kind of a simple reminder to help you improve your behavior and to be more in touch with your emotions. And then thirdly, breathing. And this is what I would call a last-minute emotional bubble wrap. But let's say you're in a volatile emotional state. The single best thing that you want to do is just breathe. Like, stop talking, stop yelling, stop arguing, and just start breathing. This will help you absorb any additional unpleasant things that you might experience in that moment. So none of us want to flip out and become the worst versions of ourselves because of a grocery store limits on how many cans of Mountain Dew you can buy. Meltdowns are not a good look on anybody. So wrap up your heart and your mind with some emotional bubble wrap, because that's getting smart with your emotions. I'm Mike Foster, this is EQ, and we'll see you next time. And remember, if this has been helpful to you, it might be helpful to someone else too. So please take a moment and share and like this video.